Hey folks, Nas here. I appreciate you joining me today for another No Man's Sky video. In today's guide, we're going to be talking about guilds. Now we're going to be talking about the Explorers Guild, the Merchants Guild, and the Mercenary Guild, and how to level those up very quickly so you can start taking advantage of the items that they offer. Now you can actually get, once you level them up, now granted you can see here at the bottom of the screen, I am currently exalted with the Explorers Guild. So that's the highest rank with the Explorers Guild. And I have access to all of the items that this gentleman is offering. Ideally, you're probably going to be wanting the salvage frigate modules for your freighter. That way you can upgrade your warp drives and so on with those items. The warp hypercores for your starship, you can pick them up here. You can see here, collect free samples. You can get one free sample from each of the guild vendors, excuse me, unless otherwise stated. So like the oxygen, you can get the oxygen at a discount. So you can get up to 500 for 166,000 units, which is not a bad deal at all if you need oxygen pretty quickly. You can also get A and S class modules. Obviously the S class is going to be better than the A for free as well. So leveling your guilds to their highest level could definitely be an advantage for you in the game. That way you're not having to hunt down the materials to say make the warp hypercores. Maybe you don't like going on the planets to get the storm crystals. You find that difficult or something. If you're leveling your guilds, then you don't have to do that anymore. You can come here and you can get these guys, and essentially it's unlimited. However, if you pick up one, like we'll go ahead, I use the ion batteries because I'm on permadeath. I'm going to go ahead and grab the ion battery, grab the warp hypercore, and then of course I'm going to grab me a frigate module for my freighter. Now you can see there you can't get any more. However, if we go to another star system that has the Explorer vendor there, the Explorer Guild vendor, then you will be able to see that we can pick up those items again from a different vendor. Now we can see this guy here is Gek. The last guy was Viking. But you can see here, I can pick up another 5 batteries. I can pick up another hypercore. I can also pick up another frigate module. So you can continue to do this, and I can go right back to the first vendor and do the same thing. Matter of fact, let me go back to the teleporter. Let me teleport back to the first vendor. That way I can show you when we get there, his items are still going to be available. So now we get back here to our little Viking friend. Yay, I'm excited too, buddy. You can see here we can purchase the ion batteries, the warp hypercores, and the frigate module again. And we can go back and forth, and you can, if you're just needing the frigate module, you can go back and forth between the two guys and just keep purchasing the frigate modules until you get as many as you need to purchase all of the upgrades for your freighter. Or if you're needing 20 hypercores, you go back and forth between these guys 10 times and hit the warp hypercores and pick those up. And then you got, a 10 stack of warp hypercores. If you need the batteries, or if you're needing oxygen, you're processing stuff. It's just really easy and nice to be able to come and just pick stuff up, not have to worry about how many units you got. Now, granted, if you're following my how to get units guide, then obviously you're not going to have to worry about units either because you'll have plenty on you. But you got to get the proper rank with each of the guilds. Now, not just the Explorers Guild, but you have the Merchants Guild and the Mercenary Guild, which we talked about the frigate module. We talked about the warp hypercore. You can also get things like cargo bulkheads for your freighter. So to expand the storage capacity of your freighter. You can also get launch fuel for your starship. You can also pick up items like the multi-tool expansion slot or even the storage augment for your starship. So these are all very helpful items in the game, and it's definitely beneficial to level your guilds as high as you can. Now, one way that you can actually level the rank with your guild, and if you're not sure what your rank is with the guild, you can go to your discoveries tab. Excuse me. You want to go to the catalog and guide. So for me, I'm on PC. I hit escape to get to this window here. Click the catalog and guide, and then you can go down here where it says journey milestones. I usually just click the standing for whatever standing is there, and then you can come down here and you can see the Merchants Guild, the Mercenaries Guild, and the Explorers Guild. And of course, as you can see, I am at standing total 100 with the Explorers Guild, but I am only a 1 with the Mercenaries and a 1 with the Merchants. So I want to level those up today, and I'm going to show you kind of how to level these up. And then I'm also going to show you how to do it quickly. So if you come, so we were just over there. I can kind of see the sign a little bit. There it is right there. Whoops, I was trying to zoom in. So there's the sign. We were just over there. Now, if you come to the opposite side of this little causeway here, this is going to be a gentleman who is a mission agent. Now you can interact with the mission agent, and he will have quests or missions available for you. Now, obviously, the higher rank you are with the faction that controls this system, so this one's Viking, then they're going to offer you different quests. So this one down here, this is a level Mercenaries Guild mission, level 9. I am not level 9 with the Mercenaries, so I cannot do that particular mission, but I am at least a level 2 with the Viking, so I can do theirs, which would give me a Viking standing and nanites, but we're not doing Viking standings. We are doing Explorers Guild, Merchants Guild, and Mercenary standing. So you can see right here that there are 3 quests available. You can get 1 standing per quest, and then sometimes these quests, like the Storm Crystal, you can actually use to turn in, so donate to the guild. Having 10 Storm Crystals is a good thing because you can then turn that into the Explorers Guild for 10 more standing. The Exosuit upgrade charts. Those are also good for the Explorers Guild to turn in as well. However, you only get 1 chart per quest. So this is probably not the best use of your time as far as leveling the Explorers Guild. This one, most definitely. To be able to get 1 standing with the Explorers Guild and be able to turn in Storm Crystals for 10 more standing, that's a good deal. And then all you got to do is go kill 1 Sentinel Quad. But you have to be a level 6 with the Explorers Guild to even get this mission. So just keep a little close eye on those, because sometimes you really get some nice quests. However, let me go back over here to this guy and show you what the donate is. So some of these guys, they have different items that they will take and accept as donations. So you go in here, talk with the whatever guild rep it is, hit donate, and you can see here that this guy will take the glowing minerals, storm crystals, exosuit upgrade charts, the Heidel cores, ancient keys, and pile of anomalous sunstones. So collecting these items in your travels and holding on to them is a good idea. However, I did mine Explorers Guild leveling with the exosuit upgrade chart, because I've got several planets that I can go to where I can explore the planet a little bit and find the ancient data navigational charts. You can find those little clusters of the floating red diamonds, so to say, and pick up the navigational charts, and then you can turn those navigational charts in for the exosuit upgrade down here at the cartographer. Right here. So you can go to the cartographer and you can turn in those navigation charts and get past his dialogue. You can exchange specific charts, and then there's your exosuit upgrade chart. Now, another way that you can get the exosuit upgrade chart is from the trade stations down on the planet. or even the minor settlements. The little vendor in the back at the minor settlements will also offer some of these exosuit upgrade charts that you can purchase with units rather than exchanging your navigational data for. Because as you can see right here, it takes 3 navigational data to even get 1 exosuit chart. Now, if you have the economy scanner in your ship, you can go down to a planet. You can utilize that by going through the little window here. So you would go to the utilities in your ship and then select the economy scanner, and you would scan for the trade stations. So go down to your planets, find the trade stations. It may take you a couple. It may even not even be in that system, but you can buy them. And a lot of times when I purchased my charts, I purchased like 150 at a time. So it's definitely worth going and finding those. So you can find those exosuit upgrade charts, not only to turn them in for your Explorers Guild reputation, but you can utilize it for upgrading your suit slots. Why do you? Yes. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for standing in the camera. Okay, well, now that guy was nice and friendly, so now you can I'm walking all over the place. I can't find a good place to stand. Okay, here we go. Hopefully nobody walks in front of me now. So what you can do is go and get the missions and do the missions for each of the guilds. It's going to take some time. However, it allows you to explore planets and things like that, picking up some of these other items to be able to turn in for your reputation. But I need to level my Mercenaries Guild and my Merchants Guild. So what I can do is I can actually go and find a system that has one of each of these guys, and then I can go back and forth between those systems with the items I've collected. Now, I jumped into that window a little bit too early, but you can see here that I've got all of these items here collected for one guild, which I believe is the Mercenaries Guild. And then I have items in my suit for the Merchants Guild. So the repair kits, if you're wanting to do repair kits and maybe the prismatic feathers, you can get those from pirate systems. You can actually go to the pirate system and you just visit the vendors, and a lot of times you can buy these items. Now, the fusion cores, I only have 4 of them, but I got these from purchasing the suspicious goods from the pirate vendors as well, and then opening them. Now, they give you a whole bunch of items, so the loot pool is kind of big. That's why I only got 4 of these fusion cores, but I got 4. It helps. It gives me 4 standing. But ideally, you want 100. Let me go back up here to this this guild vendor up here and kind of show you. So what you want to do is when you hit the donate, you want 100 of any combination of the items in the donate list for that particular guild. So like on this one here, I had glowing mineral. I did glowing mineral, storm crystals, and the exosuit upgrade. Now, the Heidel cores, that could have been another one I should have used, because I could have gone to pirate vendors, and some pirate vendors will sell you the Heidel core, and you can buy some of those to help as well. The idea is that you want as many of these items as you can to turn in at once. So instead of just getting the 1 standing, you can get up to 3 standings, or in some cases you can get up to 9 standings per turn in. So let me go to one of my other vendors that I need to level up, and I can kind of show you there because I do have the materials for that. Alrighty, so we are in one of my systems that has a Mercenaries Guild. We're going to go up here and talk to this guy here. And then I'm going to, because this stuff is not in my exosuit, I'm going to switch to the ship inventory. Now you can see everything lit up because I have a little bit of everything that this guy wants. So I can actually donate all 3 of the salvage glass, which you get salvage glass from battling the Sentinels, whether it is the standard Sentinels or the corrupted Sentinels. The Pirate Transponder, I can actually donate 3 of those at this particular time. Now, I don't have a whole lot of these on hand, but I do have some, and you get these Pirate Transponders. They can drop when you have the pirate battles from the pirate starship that you destroyed. The quad servo motors. Now, I've got my quad servo motors from the harmonic scrap. When I'm hunting for Sentinel ships, I find harmonic scrap behind the Sentinel ship. That's where I got my quad servos from. The crystallized heart, you actually get from fighting the corrupted Sentinels. These are the big spider-looking guys that you're fighting for the corrupted Sentinels. And then your hard frame engine. These typically come from the quadrupeds, the orange Sentinels, the regular Sentinels. These typically drop from the quadrupeds, not the quadrupeds, excuse me, the bipeds, the 2-legged Sentinels. Sorry. And then, of course, you got your Walker Brain, which, again, I got my Walker Brains from 2 different sources. I got my Walker Brains, again, from the harmonic scrap that you can get from behind the Sentinel ships when you're hunting Sentinel ships. And then also you get Walker Brains when you kill the big Walker once you reach the level 5 fighting standard Sentinels. So I've acquired a few of all of these items here. So I'm actually going to donate those there. Like you can see right here, my rank is unknown with this guy. And then we're going to donate. Oh no, excuse me. I got to click the items. We got 3 of 3, click, 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 3 of 3, click. Now you can see down here at the bottom, I'm now an associate with them. So we'll get out of here. It's going to pop up on the right-hand side of the screen. I got 21 standing with them. We got to reach 100. So I've got, 79 more standing to go. Well, I just have to turn in 79 more items with them. However, I can't turn in any more items. I got to wait for my rank to stop popping up on the center of the screen. So there we go. I'm at rank 5 of 9. Is that right? Yeah. 5 of 9 with the Mercenaries Guild now. Now, what you can do, if you're only leveling up 1 guild at a time, then you can go to another system that has the same guild and donate items to them, and then come back to this guy and donate items, then go back to the other guy and donate items. You just go back and forth and keep donating items. Just like I showed you at the beginning of the video that I could purchase items, purchase the limit from one guild person, and then go to the next system and purchase the same items from another guild representative, and then go back to the first one, so on and so forth. You can do the same thing with donations. So I'm going to go to, what am I at? The Mercenaries Guild here. I'm going to go to the Merchants Guild system so I can turn in some stuff there. And I'm going to go, instead of going to the same guild, I'm going to go to the other guild because I still need to level 2 guilds. I need to level my Mercenary Guild, my Merchant Guild. So I'm going to level those at the same time. So I'll go to my little teleporter here, and I'm going to go to one of the systems that I know has a merchant, a Merchants Guild representative. I was getting tongue-tied there for a second. So now we're at the Merchants Guild. He's the guy that's got the little coin above his head. We can go in here and you can see here, he's got the storage augmentation and the starship fuel that he offers. Once I get to those levels, I could collect those items. But we're going to click donate. You can see he only takes the fusion core. So I got 4 fusion cores on me. I'll go ahead and give those to him, but I don't have any of these other items. Now, granted, the frigate fuel, a lot of times you can get that from doing frigate missions. The stolen DNA samples, you could purchase those in a pirate system. Obviously, he will take a multi-tool expansion slot, which if you have extras, okay. Circuit boards, he will also take circuit boards. I don't have a circuit board farm going for me to actually be making circuit boards, so I didn't have any of those items. However, I do have another system that has the merchant vendor in it, and I can visit him and turn in more items because he is actually going to allow me to turn in different items than the last guy did. Okay. Yep, there we go. I had to let that pop off the screen there. So he's got the starship fuel that I can buy. He's got the cargo bulkheads that I could buy as well. He does have suspicious packets that I could buy to get some of those cores, but I have to be able to get to apprentice. Now, if we go to donate, you can see here I've got more things that I can turn in. So I can turn in 3 repair kits, 3 prismatic feathers, and I only had 1 of the fusion cores left. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn in these other 2 items. And then I can go back to redeem, and look at there. I can actually get one of his suspicious packets. And let's see if we get lucky. I don't even know what I got. What did I get? Is it going to tell me up there on the right-hand side of the screen? Ah, look at there. I got a walker brain. So that helps with the other one. But I can go back and forth between these guys and donate items, and then obviously I can pick up the free samples. So I got 3 starship fuel from that guy. So I'm going to go back and forth between these guys. Whoops, lost my light. So I'm going to go back and forth between these guys and get to max level, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Alrighty, folks, this should be my last visit, and then I have all 3 of the guilds up to the max level. Yep, there we go. I just reached exalted with the merchants. You step out here a second. Excuse me, sir. Then I can go into my catalog and guide, and you can see here that I've got 101 standing. I actually went over by 1. So the highest medal achieved. So I am exalted with the Merchants Guild. I am also exalted with the Mercenaries Guild. And then, of course, as I showed earlier, I am exalted with the Explorers Guild. So now I can go through and redeem the items that they offer. So cargo bulkhead, I could pick that up if I wanted to. If you needed living glass or nitrogen, the suspicious packets, the launch fuel, I can get 3 of those. So go and level your guilds up so you can get your free and discounted items. If you folks found this guide helpful, definitely click that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I'd greatly appreciate it. And we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.